everybody, Looster here, and today we have come a little bit east today, still in Merseyside, and today we are here at Newton-Le-Willows. The train that is just in front of me is a Northern Class 331 which is doubled up. This is formerly delayed 1534 Northern service from Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Airport, which did bring me here. This brought me in from Leah Green. 331018 is at the front. And 331025 is at the rear. This formerly delayed 1535 Northern service to Manchester Airport from Liverpool Lime Street, which did bring me here. This brought me in from Hough Green, which formed a Northern service to Manchester Airport, which was a double 331, which is very fancy. And yes, Newton-Le-Willows, a good station in my opinion, especially because Transpennine Express call here as well, which just makes this station even more of a good station as well. And today here at Newton-Le-Willows, you will be seeing services by Northern, Transpennine Express and Transport for Wales. And maybe a bit of freight if we get lucky, hopefully. I'm not too sure yet. But anyways, other than that, let's see what other action shall happen here at Newton-Le-Willows. See us all when the next train comes. Now arriving in is going to be the 1542 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street, which is a Class 802, which is stopping here. This is formerly 1542 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street with a Class 802 IET. So then, 802-212 does the business. And as this smoothly arrives in, shall see us all when this Transpennine Express 802 departs. Now departing is going to be the 1542 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street, and now arriving in onto the other side is going to be another Transpennine Express 802, which is formerly 1540, the delayed 1540 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle, which is also another Class 802 for Transpennine Express. 802-212 departs with the 1542 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street. 802-201 is the Liverpool bound Transpennine Express service from Newcastle, and as these two trains do their jobs, I shall see us all when this 802 departs beside me. Now departing is going to be the delayed 1540 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle with 802-201 with another Transpennine Express IET. (802-201) forms the delayed 1540 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle with a TPE 802, and as that heads to its next stop of Liverpool Lime Street, I shall see you all when the next train comes here at Newton-Le-Willows. Now arriving in is going to be the 1600 Northern service to Leeds from Chester, which is arriving in now, and it will be a Northern Class 195. It will be a 195/1 because it's a 3-carriage train. This is forming the 1600 Northern service to Leeds from Chester, which is just arriving in now. So then what do we have on this 195? 195 109 does the business. Pride of Cumbria as well, which squeaks in beside me. And there's this 195 board. I shall see us all when this when this Northern class 195 departs. Now departing is going to be the 1600 Northern service to Leeds with 195 109 Pride of Cumbria. Nice tones. And off she goes to her next stop of Manchester Victoria, 195 109. This formed the 1600 Northern service to Leeds from Chester. And as that heads down the Chatmoss line, I shall see us all when the next train comes here at Newton-Le-Willows. Now arriving in is going to be the 1605 Transport for Wales service to Llandudno from Manchester Airport with a class 197. This is from the 1605 Transport for Wales service to Llandudno from Manchester Airport. So then 197 111 arrives in. And as this arrives in, I shall see us all when this 197 departs. Now departing is going to be the 1605 Transport for Wales service to Llandudno from Manchester Airport. 197 111. Now it's its next stop of Earlstown. This formed the 1605 Transport for Wales service to Llandudno from Manchester Airport with a class 197 111. And as that heads down the Chatmoss line, I shall see us all when the next train comes here at Newton-Le-Willows. Now passing through is going to be the 1607 Northern service to Wigan North Western from Liverpool Lime Street. This is doing the evening runs on the Chatmoss. This will be a Northern class 331. This is forming the 1607 Northern service to Wigan North Western from Liverpool Lime Street, which is our first passing train of the day here at Newton-Le-Willows. And it will be a class 331. And we've also got a 185 coming through now. Which came unexpectedly. This 185 did form the 1609 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street. 331026 is on this. (185-117) was on the Transpennine unit, and 331026 is on the Northern unit. This 331's formed the 1607 Northern service to Wigan North Western from Liverpool Lime Street, and the Transpennine Express class 185 formed the 1609 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Hull. And when I said the TPE came unexpectedly, I actually knew it was coming because I heard it from the announcements, but I did think the Northern train was coming first, so it was kind of a surprise. A very lucky surprise and a nice surprise. But anyways, very good action there. But anyways, I won't keep you bored. Let's see what else will happen here at Newton-Le-Willows. See you when the next train comes, y'all. Now arriving in is going to be the 1618 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport with a class 331. This will be one of the 4 carriage units, so it will be a 331/1. So then, 331107 does the job with a nice tone. Arrives in with the 1618 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport, and as this now boards, I shall see us all when this 331 departs. Now departing is going to be the 1618 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport. 331107 with a nice tone. And that's into its next stop of Earlstown. And as that heads up the Chatmoss, I shall see you all when the next train comes. Now arriving in is going to be the 1636 Northern service to Manchester Airport from Liverpool Lime Street with a double class 331. This is forming the 1636 Northern service to Manchester Airport from Liverpool Lime Street, arriving into Newton-Le-Willows right now with a double class 331. So then, at the front we have 331020. And then I will catch the rear set of this class 331. Double class 331 when this train departs. Now departing is going to be the 1636 Northern service to Manchester Airport from Liverpool Lime Street with a double class 331. 331020 is at the front. And 331021 is at the rear, which is forming the 1636 Northern service to Manchester Airport from Liverpool Lime Street, which is heading to its next stop of Patrick Croft. And as that heads off, I shall see us all when the next train comes here at Newton-Le-Willows. Now arriving in is going to be the delayed 1632 Transport for Wales service to Manchester Airport from Llandudno with a class 197. This is forming the delayed 1632 Transport for Wales service to Manchester Airport from Llandudno. which is just arriving in now, very slowly. This is 4 minute delayed 1632 Transport for Wales service to Manchester Airport with the class 197. So then what do we have on this? 197 009 at the front. This is actually doubled up. Apologies. 197 009 at the front. Which caught me out the eye. Because I did not think this service was doubled up, because I thought it was just a single 3-carriage train, but oh well, a surprise for me. 197 009 is at the front. This is formally delayed 1632 Transport for Wales service to Manchester Airport from Llandudno, and as that board, as is all when this departs. Now arriving in is going to be the 1643 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle. This caught me out the eye, and as I was not expecting an 802 to come in. But anyways, 802 217 is on this. And the double Transport for Wales 197 is departing now. And I do not know what is on the rear unit. And as this Transpennine Express 802 now boards, as you see, is all when this service departs. Now departing is going to be the 1643 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle. Enter its next stop up, Liverpool Lime Street, 802 217. With the 1643 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle. And then from the 197 earlier, I could not catch the rear unit numbers. But anyways, now arriving in is going to be the 1644 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street. With another Transpennine Express 802. So then 802 201 returns with the 1644 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle. Fancy seeing you again. And as this now boards, I shall see us all when this Transpennine Express 802 departs. Now departing is going to be the 1644 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street. 802 001. Yeah, 802 001. Forms the 1644 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle from Liverpool Lime Street. And as that heads to its next stop of Manchester Victoria, and that is our final train of today, and we will conclude today's video here at Newton-Le-Willows. If you did enjoy, drop a like and subscribe, obviously. Newton-Le-Willows, quite a good station, especially today because we've had like non-stop drama of trains and also delays as well. But yeah, other than that, this is a good station, Newton-Le-Willows, a really good station. And this is one for crossovers, because I do like my good old crossovers, and I got to see quite a few crossovers today, which gives me a load of respect to this station, because I love a good crossover me. But anyways, as for me here at Newton-Le-Willows, I shall see you all in the next video. Peace out.